No, I don't think so.
No, you don't think so? Is this Michael again?
Oh, yeah. Is this Bay?
This is Bay. How you doing?
Hey, Bay, I have Jason Hervey for you.
Jason, how you doing?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Good, man. Welcome to Totally Driven Radio.
Thanks. So can you give me a lowdown of how the format works, and are we live? Are we live to tape? How are we doing this?
We are live right now.
Okay. So, like, just live on the radio.
We're live, and we're throwing you to the wolves.
Cool. Wouldn't be the first time.
As a matter of fact, and here's how I wanted to start it out. I got a bone to pick with you, my friend, and I'm going to tell you what this is, and it's probably going to make you laugh. I used to want to, like, punch you so bad. You used to infuriate me, and you know why? Because you crushed my heart when you were dating Missy Hyatt.
Boy, I'm sorry to have put you through that.
Yeah,
I'm actually a fairly, kind-hearted and sensitive person. If I would have known that I was hurting you that bad, I just would have given her to you.
I'm sure you would have after all that. That's too funny. As a matter of fact, as time went on in life, I ended up going into the world of professional wrestling, and ended up knowing Missy and becoming friends with Missy. So, but not as good friends as you guys.
Well, that's all way, way, way far in the past. So, what do you want to talk about?
So, what do you were like? It's kind of weird. Like, you went from this child actor to now like this major entertainment guru businessman.
Man, I don't know. I mean, that sounds really good. I don't know about all that, but yeah, I'm hard at work as a creator and producer with my longtime friend and colleague and business partner Eric Bischoff in our company Bischoff Hervey Entertainment, we have a variety of different projects, everything from the scripted space to our online gaming company internationally, as well as our television production company, which primarily focuses on reality television, everything from a Nick Carter docu-soap, Celebrity on VH1, to a pretty hard-hitting, literally, show, The Devil's Ride on Discovery Channel, which we just had our finale a week or two ago.
Now, is that the show? Which one is that? Is that the Hells Angels one?
That show is a show that takes place in San Diego, and it focuses on the rivalry, the drama, the war, the conflict between two clubs, the Laughing Devils and Sinister Mob Syndicate. And on season 3, on this season, unfortunately, they have caught the attention of a much bigger, much more powerful MC, and one of the largest, most legendary, 1% outlaw motorcycle clubs in the world, tells those guys that, you know what, you got 30 days to knock this off, and we don't care if you merge, we don't care if you kill each other, it doesn't matter how you settle this. In 30 days, there will only be one red and gray club left standing, and if you guys can't get the job done, we're going to do it for you, and both of you guys are going to go away. And, in the end, the Laughing Devils ended up dropping all their cuts because they decided that they didn't really want to, they wanted to go back to the brotherhood and the camaraderie, and they really didn't, they weren't passionate about living that 1% outlaw, lifestyle. They wanted to go back to, like I said, the brotherhood and, doing charity events and all kinds of stuff that those guys did, even before the show started.
Right.
And the hard-hitting, tough guys over in Sinister Mob Syndicate, led by the extremely charismatic, cool, talented, and tough Rockham, Ralph Randolph, who's the president of Sin Mob. Those guys were, they were up for the task, and they took Fuzzy up on the offer, who was the guy from that legendary outlaw motorcycle club who laid down the ultimatum, and they took him up on the offer. So Sin Mob stood tall in the end, and that's how we closed out season 3 with plenty of possibility in the future.
Now, how did you? I mean, you're not do you ride at all, a bike at all, or?
Yeah, I got this badass Schwinn.
Nice. Like, I mean, how does something like that come to be? Like, does somebody propose this idea to you, or?
I've been riding motorcycles since I was 12, and I've had a Harley since I was 17. Bischoff's had a Harley. We've ridden all over the place, and motorcycles have been a serious passion, and hobby and all that good stuff for forever, especially growing up in Southern California, and the friends I have in Cali, and we're always out on the bikes, riding, and I'm surprised you didn't see Kurt Sutters and my Twitter war. We've kissed and made up, and all the Sons of Anarchy fans and all the Devil's Ride fans, they're all playing nicely with each other, and we got nothing but respect for Kurt and all the talented people on his show in front of the camera and behind the camera. But we got in this crazy Twitter war because he was questioning the authenticity of it. But again, we all have a tremendous amount of passion and respect for it. And I've been riding pretty much my whole life. So as reality television producers, our job is constantly be on the lookout for unique subcultures that really haven't been, they haven't had a lot of light shed on them. You know what I mean? The only other show really that's out there, is Sons of Anarchy, and then of course, you have your documentary on History Channel and Bio Channel and all that stuff. But The Devil's Ride was, and the first reality docu-soap television series set, in the motorcycle club world. We've made some mistakes. We've hit the ball out of the park a few times. But it's an evolving process. But we always come at it, as eager, hungry students, who realize we have a lot to learn, but we have a tremendous amount of respect for the motorcycle lifestyle and culture and bikers, and that's it's very much a part of our lives. So if you know us, on a personal level, you actually wouldn't be surprised that we came up with a show like that.
Now, being you were a child actor growing up and being an actor, and now being the man behind the camera that's developing TV shows and all that, and a lot of reality shows, what is your true feeling, the actor Jason Hervey, not the businessman Jason Hervey? What does the actor Jason Hervey feel about reality TV?
I enjoy it. I don't look at it, and maybe it's a little different because I'm not, once an actor, always an actor, and it's a part of who I am and in my blood and all of that stuff. But maybe it's because I'm not currently pursuing my acting career that, I don't have such a strong position on it.
Right.
It you know what I mean? So it's a little bit kind of biased what I'm about to say, but it doesn't bother me. I enjoy reality television. and not just the shows that I make. You know, I have lots of friends that, you know, make them, you know, my friends, my competitors, all that, and, you know, we all support each other, and I'm a fan of it. I think it's entertaining. I think it's, you know, it's over the top. I think there's a few gems, you know, that are out there and deliver, you know, on the heart, you know, which is great. And I don't think it's the big deal the way it used to be, like, oh my God, reality television, it's putting actors out of business, oh my God. Because what you got to keep remembering is, you know, it seems like every day there's a new network that comes out, right?
Right.
And, you know, there's more television networks than ever. And, you know, there are, and those networks are opening up more nights of additional programming, because networks don't, you know, program, you know, Monday through Sunday, 24 hours a day with original shows. You know, they don't do that. It's, you know, some original shows and then a bunch of reruns. Some original shows and then, you know, a bunch of reruns. You know, or libraries from, you know, content, you know, from other shows. I mean, and that's how you build a network. So they are always opening up, you know, additional nights of programming, you know, new time slots. And especially with the proliferation of digital, and you have, you know, guys like Netflix and Hulu and Amazon and Xbox. I mean, my gosh, I mean, those are places that you go to pitch content now. So, you know, not only are networks making, you know, television, you know, you have Netflix and Hulu and all those places that I named. So there's more opportunity for actors than there has ever been. So, you know, and honestly, and I think a lot of that, you know, also has to do with reality TV pushes a lot of that. You know, because, you know, it just kind of, you know, equals out the playing field. When there's more reality, then the scripted people feel like, you know, they have to bolster up, you know, their scripted effort. So, you know, there is not to get too, you know, lofty and esoteric here, but, you know, there certainly is a balance of an ecosystem, you know, between reality and scripted, and they really all, you know, drive each other. And then, like I said, there's more distribution outlets than there's ever been, and it's not slowing down, which again creates more opportunity for actors. So, you know,
I mean, it is making a lot of good TV on both sides of the fence. And actually, my co-host, he is like a TV nut. This guy watches 120 hours a week of TV, and I'm trying to figure out how he does it.
Man, boy, does he have any like? Bad habits? Is he single? Is he what's going on in his life?
I think his bad habit might be TV.
It is. That's what it is.
Might be.
I mean,
yeah, I think you got it. You're right.
You know, one question
Dr. Phil, his soundstage is right up from ours in Cedad Run here, Paramount. I could see the soundstage from here. Maybe I could see if Phil can swing by the guy's house.
No, I don't see it as a problem. It's just television. It's my passion. I enjoy watching it. I enjoy reading about it. I enjoy the way it's put together, the way stories are structured. I enjoy the way you can emotionally connect with a character, and then when you lose them and the show is canceled, it's like you lost a friend. I love it. Give me like your top 5 like favorite 1-hour dramas.
Oh,
top
good.
5. Now, see, I have a specific...
it could just be of recent history. It doesn't have to be like of all time and all that stuff.
Okay, top 5.
But just 5. Give me the shows you're watching right now. Like what are you jacked about?
The originals on the CW, Chicago PD, Once Upon a Time, Sons of Anarchy, of course, and Rectify on Sundance Channel.
Right on. Those are good. Those are good shows. Let me ask you a question. Because this will tell me everything I need to know about you. Were you bummed excited or didn't care when Magic City got canceled?
If it would have been canceled during the end of the first season, in between season 1 and 2, I would have been bummed, but I was sort of ambivalent about it at the end.
Really?
Yeah,
where did it jump the shark for you?
When the wife in Cuba was killed.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Got it. I love that show. I think that show is fantastic. I love. I was bummed when it went off the air, but I love like right now. Very excited for Game of Thrones to come back. Love the show. Shameless. Digging
Absolutely.
the show. Orange New Black. There's another. I actually really like House of Lies. I think that's a fun show.
Absolutely.
True Detective was just freaking amazing.
You watch Banshee on Cinemax?
It's loaded into my DVR. I haven't gotten into that one yet, but I want to.
It's excellent. I actually have sort of my subgenre specialty, if you'll say what it is. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's teen angst. Anything that I grew up with or modern that involves, just teenagers and overinflated storylines and stuff like that, that's my sort of go-to. Their drama lets me escape from my drama.
Wow. So were you like a big Beverly Hills 90210 fan?
90210, Melrose Place, Degrassi, Vampire Diaries, doesn't matter. One Tree Hill, favorite show of all time.
Love it. Hey, guys, I get, maybe we'll do this again, but they're calling me back in here for rehearsals. So I got to go.
Okay.
Do you have any
just
final questions or whatever?
Actually, could you just cut a quick ID for me? This is Jason Hervey. You're listening to Totally Driven Radio, and we'll let you go, and hopefully we can get you back.
Yeah. I'm happy to come back. All right. Tell me, you want to count me down?
3, 2, 1.
Hey, this is Jason Hervey, and you are listening to Totally Driven Radio.
Awesome. Thanks, Jason. And, let's do this again.
That work for you?
We have a lot more questions to ask you. Absolutely.
All right, yeah, man. So we'll get it on the books again. We'll do it again, okay?
Cool. Thanks, man.
This was fun. I appreciate it.
Cool. Take care, man. Good luck,
guys,
and we know you're busy, so go ahead.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, man.
Bye.
There he is, everybody. Jason Hervey.